Good morning. Hello, hello. It is Thursday today. It's the Thursday after Easter. Alright, so I'm just going to spray the skillet. It's already heating with some olive oil spray. Just a little bit. Over here I have just some tricolored peppers cut. I'm going to add to my little skillet. Alright, I added a few sausage links. I just microwaved them up, but I'm going to let them cook with the peppers. Seth always says I make a mess with my salt and pepper, so case in point. But I added 3 eggs, no milk or anything, just cracked 3 eggs in here, and added some of this hickory smoked cheese blend to it. It's my absolute favorite. So I'm gonna do this up and roll these into burritos here in a little bit. And I need to make Logan's breakfast because he is ready to eat. He had a little bit of a snacky snack. He usually needs to be up for an hour or two before he has his actual breakfast, but he had his milk earlier this morning when Ian ate, and then he had half of a banana. Ian's other half of a banana, and now he's like telling me he's hungry. So I'm gonna make his full breakfast now, or second breakfast, if you will. Here's my mask. I'm getting ready to make Logan's eggs, but I got 2 low-carb wraps. There's the mixture, and I added some of this Frank's Red Hot honey. I cannot find the Nando's Peri Peri anywhere anymore, which breaks my heart. So here is my full breakfast. 2 of the burritos-ish, taco style, and some berries. I've been drinking water this morning. And that's Logan's sausage. I'm making him some sausage. Good morning. Are you having your first big breakfast, second little breakfast slash something? Eggs, blueberries, strawberries, and he had a couple of sausage links. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Not happening. What are you doing? Do you notice anything inside the crock pot? How you know you're a toddler mom? This tripod is lackluster. It's old. So I'm gonna season with garlic very graciously, some onion, a little bit of just the tiniest amount. Well, that's a lot of paprika. Okay, that was more paprika than I wanted. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then some seasoned salt. Here, Logan's singing to you. And that is gonna be my ribs. So I got it on high. I'm gonna cook it high for about 5-6 hours. And that will be dinner tonight. Alright, so I'm wanting a little pick-me-up. I'm really in the mood for a drink. So these are my options for energy drinks. I've got the Celsius Retro Vibe. I've never tried any of the Celsius, but I have heard this one is a favorite. I have Cherry Twist Alani, Sherbet Swirl Alani, Pink Slush Alani, and Orange Kiss. Sparkling sherbet. So these 2 are both sherbet. I might do the Orange Kiss today. I've never tried. I think maybe I've tried the Pink Slush. I think, maybe not. I think that's newer. I've never tried any of these 5. Might try this one. All right, we're gonna give it a taste test. Oh, that's really good. I've actually had this for a while in my fridge. This is really tasty. The Alanis are very hit and miss with me, but this one, Orange Kiss. This one is definitely in the top 3 I've ever had, I think. All right, guys, it's about 2:30 and I just got asked if I could come into work tonight for a few hours. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm not going to eat dinner. I'm not going to have the ribs. I had called Seth. I was like, hey, you know, my boss called me. I said, let me make sure it's fine. That we don't have any plans tonight or anything. So it's like, that's fine. I'll save you some ribs. But I'm not worried about it because I'm not going to get home till past 10. But I'm having ham salad sandwich on some low-carb bread and just some regular Doritos, and I'm having a Pepsi. I only sipped on that Alani for a little while. It's in the fridge still, but I want some Pepsi with my very late lunch. So yeah, this is my 2:30 lunch before school pickup. All right, it's about 4:10. I'm about to get ready for work and leave here about 4:30, but here are the ribs. Absolutely fall apart. I cooked them on high all day. I meant to turn it down to medium halfway through. I did not. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat 2 ribs before I go to work. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. I slept in my makeup last night. I would really love to keep doing like my dinners of the week videos and things like that, but I'm working a few days a week. I'm working like 15-20 hours a week. It's not a lot, but it's at least something. You know, it's getting me out of the house and I actually quite like it. But I'm gonna vlog today. It's just now starting to rain. I just took Ian to the bus stop. I didn't sleep very well last night. But yeah, so the high school prom is tonight. And so the junior high and grade school are getting out early. It's something that has been going on for quite a few years, apparently. I know that when my proms, like, growing up, we didn't get out early, like, when we were younger. But I think it's just, like, an out in the country type of thing. Like, this is how small we are. Our high school is in the little village we live in, and the junior high and grade school are about in the village about 15 minutes down the road. And the graduating class is usually between 20 to 25 kids the last few years. That's small. A lot of farming kids and things like that. But we're going to go out to eat today. I just texted Grandma Leanne, Seth's mother-in-law, and had brought up we haven't seen them. Has it been since January? And it's the end of April. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen them since January. Everybody's just been so busy. I know they went out of town a few times. We've been busy. Things are going by so fast. But I'm glad it's raining because we definitely need the rain. We're not supposed to have really like storms or anything. Just a bunch of rain for a few hours. But yeah, so I text her. She's probably, it's 7:36. She's probably out in the stables feeding the horses, letting the horses out and things like that. She usually does that around 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I just don't know what their schedule is. So I reached out and like, hey, do you guys want to go? We're going to go to this buffet. It's probably about 30-40 minutes away from us and probably about 20 minutes away from where they live. They live about an hour away from us to the south. It's an Amish buffet called Yoder's. Apparently it's really, really good. A coworker was telling me about it last week. She's like, you need to go. I was like, you mean there's more than one buffet around than the Chinese buffet? She's like, girl, you need to go. So we're gonna go check it out. So come along with us this weekend. All right, we ended up going to this Yoder's buffet. It's within an hour of where we live. And it was, I'm just going to tell you right now, it was so, so good. They actually have a menu you can order from as well. But we chose to do the Friday lunch buffet, which was fish. They have a different main dish on the buffet every day. Here is a look at my second plate. My first plate was a big chef salad with peas and ranch and carrots and egg, and it was really, really good. But here I have fried chicken, stuffing, mashed potatoes, some green beans, some pot roast, some chicken noodles, mac and cheese, corn fritters. Everything was really, really good. And I ended up going back and having more kind of picky bits and things. Here is Ian's dessert plate. He did have some chicken legs, some noodles, and some mac and cheese, as well as bread and butter. All right, well, here we go. You said Logan likes apple butter. Logie and Daddy Sunday. He's still munching on the chicken.
Logan.
Logan.
Hey. Bite.
Don't let him get brain freeze, Seth. But yes, everybody loved it, including Logan, and they had also a dessert table as well. They had a soup bar, 2 soups. They had a whole large salad bar that I've already mentioned. I had salad. They had a dessert table, and they had like a whole nother ice cream area, and we all got our fill. It was so delicious. Here we are just kind of looking around the gift shop, and it was such a good vibe. Like, this place was so good. The service was so good. Everything is homemade and it tasted amazing. The only thing is we had to add salt and pepper to quite a few things just because it wasn't heavily seasoned. But I'm going to tell you what, that fried chicken is probably some of the best fried chicken, except for my dad. Rest in peace, Daddy. His fried chicken was amazing, which is my grandma's recipe. And unfortunately, me and my sister can't get it to taste just like the OG recipe. But she's adamantly working on it. We're looking at some things and just browsing around, letting our bellies rest before we head in the car for the almost hour drive home. I actually have this brand, a purse from this brand that I got from my mother-in-law. And I really like that flower one back there. It's really pretty. That is, you know, what are you going to fit in it? A postage stamp? Yeah. This is beautiful. Yeah. All kinds of stuff.
Say we need more yard decorations.
Ian found a chicken statue. More yard decorations. We do need more yard decorations. Ooh, Ian, look at this. What do you... Hey, Seth, come here.
Miniature purse.
Tell Daddy to come here. I found
Tell
it.
Daddy to come here. Miniature purse.
I found an Ethan orb.
What?
They also sell all of their homemade peanut butter, and their peanut butter has marshmallow fluff in it. I'm going to tell you what, it was so delicious. But they sell cakes and breads and fudges and just all kinds of yummy, yummy treats. And this gift shop smelled absolutely amazing. But I forgot to ask what the scent was, what candle they were burning, because it smelled delicious inside of this gift shop. What? Hi, Logan. All right, there's the big bird Ian wanted to see so badly. Hey, I'll take a picture of you.
Oh, the hail bird.
All those chicken legs you just ate. All right, give me a smile. Okay.
8 miles.
We ate.
Lose yourself in
Logan, 1 out of 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. 10. Okay. Logan loved it. Ian, what do you think of the buffet?
9.99%.
So 9.9. Ian loved it. He loved the fried chicken and the ice cream
Chicken legs.
and the bacon off the salad bar. Daddy, what would you rate it?
taste was about an 8. Variety was like a 5.
I loved it. I would probably give it an 8.5.
The only thing that would be better for me were the noodles.
The noodles. He didn't like the chicken noodles. We had to kind of like season our own plates. It wasn't like strongly seasoned, but it has that like really good like homemade yummy feel to it. It was so good. There was so much more food that I didn't show. They had goulash. They had a large salad bar. I did get a salad. I didn't show that. They had a tray of desserts. They had a soup bar. It was really good. I would go back there definitely. They had a giant chicken statue. It's about 45 minutes from our house, which is fine. We are cold air funnel hunting. I'll put a picture up here.
No, we're not. They don't exist. It's a lie.
He hates Jacob Dickey, our
meteorologist is a liar. I only listen to him to know what is exactly not going to happen with the weather.
He reports on everything, and he's also like a world traveler.
He treats every wisp of clouds like it's an apocalyptic hailstorm.
Anyway, kind of like by where we are now, because we're heading home, between us and like our home, there's been a few cold air funnels that have been reported by viewers.
There's a cloud above your house. Take shelter, you'll die.
So bad.
It is. He is terrible.
You're awful.
Dramatic.
So your daddy's over dramatic.
Yeah, that's...
People keep listening to this guy like he knows what he's talking about. He doesn't.
I just think he's funny.
But he has a degree in meteorology.
I don't. You know how many people have
And 165,000 followers on Facebook.
I don't care how many followers people have anyway.
All right, here. Okay. Don't film me because I'm in my ready. Oh. That was a good crunch. I love you. All right, don't mind the lawn mowing happening. The house is open. It is gorgeous. We're gonna grill tonight. I just did Happy Saturday, by the way. I just did a Costco and Meijer haul. I'm going to start roasting these veggies just so they're done. This is the Pura Vita. I really like these. They're really good. Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, red and yellow peppers, red onion tossed in extra virgin olive oil, Himalayan pink salt, peppercorns, fire roasted. Perfection. However, this lives in my deep freeze, so I need to break this up and get it into here. And I sprayed it with olive oil spray. Okay, I think, well, that's going to be enough. Because I think I'm the only one that is going to eat this. Should I put this on a sheet pan? Best results keep frozen until they're ready to cook. Soak hot, microwave, air fryer. Well, it's gonna go in the oven. It'll be fine. So this is gonna be my side with my steak tonight. Let's get that in the oven. It doesn't say oven instructions. Microwave, air fryer, stove top. I've cooked it on a sheet pan before and it was really good. We'll continue that. And one thing I've really been working on lately is making sure I'm hydrated. Hydrate, people. Hydrate. Water. Alright, we've got some steaks out warming up a little bit because I've known this a long time. You don't put ice cold meat on the grill. It affects the cooking, so we got that out. We got some onions I'm about to start. And then I got my veggies out of the oven. It's 6:20 and we need to start dinner. Also, we're gonna have some of that sourdough bread with some of this apple butter that we got at Yoder's yesterday. So that was dinner, and I'll bring you guys along for dinner. The view for this Saturday evening. And then my peonies are starting to have buds on them. And these are onion sprouts. I just don't even do anything with those, but there was a ton of ladybugs out here earlier on these. And I don't know if we're just going to let this go or what we're going to do about this, but we need to figure it out. But yeah. They'll be blooming before long. And there's the sheep. Here is our steak dinner tonight, and we are so excited. So this is Logan's plate. He has cut up steak, some cucumber, some corn, some potatoes. These are left over from the other day. Some strawberries and blueberries. And got cucumber, a little bit of potato, corn, steak, strawberries. This is Daddy's plate. Potatoes, onions, fruit, steak. This is my plate. The vegetable medley, cucumbers, fruit, some onions. Oh yeah, Daddy has onions back here. Onions and steak. We have some warm sourdough bread with some honey cinnamon butter, and then the apple butter. Looks good, Dad. Good morning, guys. It's cold this morning. We didn't turn on our heat last night and it got down to 40. I It's been a day. I did last night turn on the heat in the boys' room and shut their doors. I turned it on like a low, but it was still like I woke up in the middle of the night and checked on them. Like if I know I need to wake up in the middle of the night for something or I'm worried about something, I will periodically wake up. But I checked on them several times. They were both warm and cozy. I'm not so much worried about Ian because he can obviously cover himself up, but Logan doesn't sleep with a blanket or anything. But they were warm. They were fine. Me and Seth didn't end up going to bed till about 1 a.m. because he was cleaning his knives, getting ready to go on the hike. He just wanted to have one of his pocket knives with him, and he's like, I'll go ahead and clean a couple of them, and he sliced his finger open really good. About 11, by about 12, it was still bleeding. He kept wrapping it up, but then when he would check it every 20 to 30 minutes, basically right now, he took Ian to grandma's. Ian's still going to go with grandma and uncle and the dog. They're going to go hiking at the park, but Seth is at urgent care. Probably, I don't know if they're going to get stitched. I almost passed out. It's a deep cut. I could tell he was worried, but he didn't want to go to the emergency room last night and end up potentially having to set. He wasn't losing a lot of blood. Anyway, long story short, he's there now. It's 10:30. Logan has already had his milk and a banana. All three of the boys were going to go hiking with grandma and uncle, but now it's just Ian. I have to work later, but right now I'm just going to make breakfast for myself. Try to text Seth, see what's going on with that. I don't know how long he's going to be there. I don't know if he has to have stitches or not. But he wants somebody to look at it. And I got to do house cleaning and stuff. That's what I was going to do anyway today. I have to do a few loads of laundry, clean up and things, get ready for the work week and school week ahead of us because yeah, it's just how it is. I didn't get much sleep. I've been up, went to bed around 1:30, woke up at 6. So I've already had coffee this morning, iced coffee, and now I'm moving on to a Mountain Dew Zero. This is how it is today. Dryer's going. I'm just freshening up the clothes. They dried overnight, but I'm just freshening them up. Logan's clothes have been washed, and you get these in the dryer and start another load. This is going to be my breakfast / lunch, and Logan's gonna have some too. This and some eggs. Alright, it is 11:08. Here is my brunch. I just have a piece of the sourdough bread that I got from Costco yesterday. I toasted it up a little bit. I have a few eggs, bacon scramble, on top of some mashed avocado. It's just avocado, salt, and pepper. It's the little singles they get from Costco as well. Keep them in the freezer. Some Frank's hot sauce. I wasn't feeling the honey hot sauce today, even though it was really, really good. And some blueberries. I already ate the 2 strawberries because I was hungry when I was plating. Logan is eating almost all the same thing except no hot sauce, no avocado. But yeah, that is my brunch for today. Logan. We're out here. It's very nice. So, Daddy, hold up your hand. Your other hand. Hold up your. How is it?
It's sore.
Daddy got 3 stitches.
The lidocaine they gave me is starting to wear off.
Oh.
Do not bang on my screen door.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. We just spent the rest of the day outside up until it was nap time and time for me to head off to work. Ian came home and Daddy got the boys bathed and showered and all that good stuff and ready for bed. So thank you guys for watching so much, and I will catch you next time. Bye!